Complexities turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Test.
Riki.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Life Stealer.
Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Complexities turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Beastmaster.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Complexities turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Hello? Cap.
Complexities turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Dazzle.
Complexities turn to pick.
Oh.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Disruptor.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Rubik.
Complexities turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Hmm. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Terror Blade.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. Complexities turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Complexities turn to pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
Lone Druid.
If Cap just checks Twitter, then he will that I can cast together.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hello. Your Skype died.
Prepare for battle.
DC will win. Yeah. Do you like coL's draft? You think so?
"30 seconds to battle."
No, dude, DC got this. Okay. Figured out what the issue is. We're good, we're good. I'm hyped. If they can somehow turn this series around, that would be very exciting.
The battle begins.
The coin of the realm.
I think their ways to find fights are a little bit harder than Complexities, because Complexity has a Riki and a Beastmaster, so they're always gonna have the vision advantage. But I think laning phase wise, DC does fine, and I think that two supports are well matched for this game. Like I'm okay with everything that they have so far. They're gonna go for this aggro try. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm normally not, but I think if you're against a Riki and against a TB and stuff like that, then it's quite decent. And more importantly, the number one thing against Terrorblade is you want to pressure his lane. By going aggro with this kind of tri-lane, there's nothing that coL can do. They can bring every hero up here, they wouldn't make a difference. Yeah. Look at bottom. Look at bottom right now. Like Swindles can't go bottom because he went for this Iron Talon first. So now he's in a position where you have to send somebody bottom, but at the same time, like, Z-Freak has to be moving around the map. This is kind of a lose-lose situation for Complexity, because you don't want this Ricky to stay static in this lane, but you don't want a completely empty lane for Batrider. That would almost just be a little bit too much. So now you've got a scenario where you can potentially win maybe 3 lanes out of 3, and that's pretty huge in itself. I think mid Limp will do okay, but at the same time, like, it's a lone druid. It's very hard to kill this hero, and especially with the heroes that Complexity have, you're not going to get aggressive. Look at top right now.
First blood. First blood.
And more importantly than that, they got first blood. You're okay with this 1-for-1 trade because first blood is always worth it. And look at the bottom lane right now, because they had to rotate the Riki up there. Like, this Riki is not a static hero. This is the, you know, he wants to be like water. He just wants to be formless, shapeless, walk around the map, do whatever he wants. But look at, like, Moo just farms. There's nobody in his lane. This is kind of weird dream scenario where you have an empty lane against an aggro tri-lane and they can't do anything about it. It's very rare that this kind of game happens. I think this is the first time I've seen this in a really long time. Now Moo's just he's gonna play the greediest game alive, Cap. He's gonna stack this camp for himself. He's gonna farm the lane, and Swindles absolutely can't go bottom still. This is not the type of setup that you wanted. No, because Moo's still missing CS. Oh god, go Moo. I say this out of love. This is like when I watched what is it? Mushi go for no stat items on Mirana. I was like, that is gonna be impossible to CS with. He has 1 Ironwood branch. I can't even blame him. This is just kind of how this goes for Batrider.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good news though is that Ricky's getting a lot of levels. Bad news though is that you're getting levels on a Ricky. Like, this hero benefits from some levels, but it's not the all-important level 6 that a lot of these supports have, right? It's not like a bounty hunter where all of a sudden you're like, wow, we just got a free track. You get your ultimate that makes you slightly more annoying kill. But all the same, Moose still has absolute free farm, free levels. I think in XP, it should be going the way of Complexity, just because they have a jungler and a guy at that bottom lane. So that does mean that DC have to make some sort of move up at top. It is kind of weird though that this Beastmaster is still so heavily out farming Batrider that literally didn't have anybody in this lane. That's incredible. What? This just shows you. Don't even go to the lane because this is literally slower than a free lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Oh! Pressure's on, man. I always find it, for some reason I find it harder to CS when nobody's against me, because I just feel like I'm an idiot if I miss anything. Yeah. It just feels awkward. And it's even harder on Bat because you have 51 base damage. And the range is... Oh.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, I lied. Everything was wrong. The Batrider farms slower than the Beastmaster jungle. Game's kind of messing with my perception of reality. Yeah, but I don't. For some reason, I don't think you should be. Ooh. You want to go ask LD? See, just yell at Dizzle. He really has been. No, that's not true. It's casted too. Toby is casted. Yeah, we should be asking Toby first. Dude, I can't even say that with a straight face. Toby, as somebody who's owned the game longer than Blitz, how are you still 4,000 MMR below him? I'm just messing. Come on, guys. Just jokes. Alright, resolution. He's like, that top lane was a disaster. Let's go bottom. They are catching up though in net worth. As soon as this lane swap happened, everything is looking up for DC. But unfortunately for them, Midas on Wii is going to be finished any second now. And that's going to be the item that kind of propels them forward. Because this Radiance is going to be super annoying for Complexity. Because I don't think they have a natural mech carrier. And they have no sustain if you look at their lineup. There's no healing from them, there's no dazzle on their side or anything like that.
Dire's
Right.
middle tower is under attack.
Death's bounty.
Death casts no shadow.
Everything is going pretty well right now for Complexity. The pace of the game is okay for them, it's just there's an indirect pressure being put on them because Sloan Druid has a Midas now. Like all these Midas carriers, what they do best is they put pressure on the enemy team to make a play. Because this Sloan Druid's just naturally going to get ahead of the... Oh, that's rough. He's got dust. He's got no mana. Oh, there's like 3 heroes that he couldn't kill. Is there another dust? I don't think Mood dying though is worth it.
Safe word.
Triple kill. It's not the bat you gotta worry about. She's fruit.
This mid kill though, if they can get it onto Weehaw, he thinks there's space being created, but they're gonna sandwich him here. Oh, what's it?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Thought we had it for a second. With the Druid form, that would have been so cool, but that top fight is still very good for DC. It gets moves so much gold. Also, their supports too. There are two supports we're getting under level just because of the fact that they weren't happening, or they weren't doing too much. And Misery in mid is gonna go down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's also just because you're a Batrider that has like 1200 HP, and you don't need the Blink Dagger this early on. Part of the reasoning. I remember Lumi asking this question at the last hub, and everyone just kind of laughed at him. But it was like a really valid question to have, and I think it's mainly just because
Is under attack.
it's a shift in playstyle. Before, remember when Storms used to just go straight for the Orchid, and they started going for the Bloodstone? The real reason is because if you go for that Orchid and you don't find pickoffs, you're really all in on the hero. Remember when Batriders used to get Blink Daggers? It was the most predictable play in the world, right? You get a Blink Dagger around 8-9 minutes, you'd smoke, you go mid, try to get a pick off. Every team started to respond to it. But now, with this Batrider with 1200 HP, a huge mana pool, a lot of move speed, like this hero can be fluid. Like you can do a lot with him. You can actually lane with him, you can jungle with him, you can pressure, because you can catch up to heroes. Like there's options now. You're not just pigeonholed into one thing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of this meta is about these huge team fights. You don't care about these individual pickoffs so much anymore, because at the end of the day they don't matter too much. You care about these huge team fight engagements, like these straight up 5v5 fights, and having this like 1300 HP Batrider is so much more effective. But at top is gonna go down.
In war, gods favor the sharper blade.
Dark light!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fought. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Very well done by Complexity, and credit to Swindle so far. Like in the first two games, I think he had a little bit of an off game, but in this game 1-0-5, he's made a lot happen for his team out of this jungle Beastmaster with his rotations, and he's been the pace setter right now for Complexity thus far. But at the same time, Limp's about to be on his way to his Aghanim Scepter. He's pretty close to it. Swindles is going to get Necrobook 2. If we take a look at the Lone Druid's items, that's probably going to be what determines a lot of what DC decides to do next. The sooner he decides to get his Radiance, the easier it is for them to move around. The bottom, though. Yeah, they just relax, because all of these mini engagements, it sucks for
Dire's
DC. Like, they're not happy about it. In an ideal world, you just don't lose heroes, but
middle
if
tower is under
you're doing what they're doing, which is like everybody's farming on the side of DC right now, it's bound to happen that you're going to lose one or two heroes. Their supports are flashing themselves all the
Dire's
time.
middle tower has fallen.
Their cores are not farming together, like they're just split up on the map. Like they're here, there, everywhere. You're okay with that because majority of your team fight is going to come from this Weehaw Radiance.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, got a bad case of lane rash then. No kill. Watch your feet.
and more importantly, space created for this lone druid, because every single time you get pickoffs like that, you just reset the clock a little bit more.
Radiant's middle tower.
Jesse though is
fallen.
getting pretty huge.
Radiant's middle tower is under
See
attack.
DC though, they're just letting coL crash into them more than anything, because they know that complexity with this Disruptor Riki support combo and a Beastmaster, they're gonna make moves around the map. So all DC has to do is let them run into them, and they can play passive aggressively. Let your lone druid get farmed. Yeah, they're gonna do that now though. It's just one of those lessons that you mess up and you learn. I think they should just hard get out of here. Like, I think Misery even gets out. I don't think this is a tower worth defending for DC. They have to know that everybody's here right now. And Z-Freak's in a really good position. He's scouting them out. Unfortunately for complexity though, there's no trees, and now Moo's got special delivery.
Zap!
They're trying to just pressure and bully wherever this lone druid goes to try to slow down this farm and force him to go to the jungle. And DC, unless they have that Batrider ultimate and the Lifestealer Infest, there's no way that they're going to look for any sort of pickoffs. And without the Infest available right now, again, you just wait. This is a very timing-oriented lineup, whereas Complexity's lineup is a lot more freeform in this regard. Because they don't really have these huge cooldowns aside from Metamorphosis. And they don't really need the Terribly to fight either.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Misery's gonna force out this mid wave, this bottom wave. Complexity, they take it for free, and that's always gonna be the trade. There's no reason to defend that tower. The scary thing though is the Roshan, that Complexity can just go in for, which they're going to as soon as they see this top tier 1 tower being taken.
Dire's tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
It's not even that, it's more, when you're taking that bottom tower and you immediately see DC rotate top, then it's a free Roshan. That's the real Dire advantage. It's just you're not really trading tier 1 towers, you're trading ground in the Roshan fights, because Wee's being shown, but at the same time they get a free kill there, and I think this is gonna signal Complexity to go down. You see, they can't really push off of this though. They should connect with their lone druid if they're gonna do anything. I'm not sure. They do have Metamorphosis, but they have to heal on Chessie. And Chessie's in no position to fight right now. This is gonna just be a free tier 2. It's really well read by DC, understanding that Complexity can't fight that immediately after doing the Roshan.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah. Apparently you're muted, by the way, in Dota TV.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That should help.
Alright. Force staff completed on Batrider. Go Saber on Lifestealer. They're gonna find not a very big pick off, but kill is a kill. It's the early game lead that Complexity had off the back of just picking a little bit greedier, has kind of melted away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
There's no real angle for them. They've got to be careful. They've shown themselves all now.
Dire's bottom tower
Triple kill!
Resolution just got completely controlled up too. It's hard for him to target anybody in that fight. Like, Chessie has so many free angles. If the Batrider dies there, there's no way that they can kill the Terrorblade with just the Lifestealer, because at the end of the day, he'll always Sunder you. You can just take those hits, pop the Sunder. They've only got 2 forms of control. The Rubik was kind of zoned out. Like, even though the Static Storm didn't catch anybody, it did something even more important. It just split the lines. Can't even believe, like, what happens if we get to a game 5? Complexity just got crushed in game 1 and 2. Like, that's the kindest way to put it. Then in game 3, they battle back. In game 4, they've got an advantage now. This Terrorblade is very strong.
Death's bounty.
No, not at all. Now you're gonna see Z-Freak pick up Diffusal almost. Like, this is not really a support Ricky. Like, poor Hanskin. His team's winning, he's got towers, they got Roshan, and he still only has 2k net worth. That was fast. Yeah, Lone Druid has the Vlads now, not a massive pickup, but it's pretty standard. Moo's got a gem, that's probably going to be the biggest item so far that DC has picked up. Because the vision game is so important for them. Like, their Ricky being able to assault the back lines is really going to hurt them.
Dark light.
Yeah. I think Terrorblade is going to be really hard to kill. Moo's not going to get shackled, but... Oh, this is so bad for them. You're gonna go high ground. If they could have killed Moo there, that would have
Dire's middle
been
tower is
almost
under
checkmate for Complexity's favor. That early pickup gem is so huge on their side. He's even gonna drop it in base because he's worried about it now.
Dire's
This
middle
assault
tower
is so dangerous for DC. Like, this is so difficult to hold.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Aegis is gone.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Blue's got to find somebody for this. This is going to be a huge pickoff if they can get anybody.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Steal the Sunder.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
You need to find something there, especially if you're going to lose racks like that. So they're going to go for the counter push and complexity. They should be able to hold this. Resolution is not in tip-top fighting shape. They can just spam out, delay as much as you can.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
They can get misery here.
Radiant's bottom.
I think they should chase her this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It was kind of close. Wow. 27-minute racks. And they got the ranged one too, just by the passive creep sitting. That's another good chunk of change. And even though they lost a lot of heroes there, it doesn't really matter. Because racks are what you came for. Especially against a Terrorblade lineup. So Chessie pops the Metamorphosis. Free tier 2. Probably wait for the next Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's got Scotty now too. This is going to be very good against Resolution and the Spirit Bear. The onus is now on DC to make the moves. Like, that one swift, decisive fight, where Complexity catch those two heroes without buyback, then immediately go for the push. Potentially could have just won them the game. They shouldn't. They have this Roshan to fall back on because they're dire, and it's going to force DC to come into them. As long as Complexity just hold this high ground area, and they do what DC did in the early game, which is just let DC run into them, it's going to be very hard for Complexity to fight under. It was just that one fight at bottom, and then, or the two fights at bottom. By the tier 1, that kind of just broke open the game, and the subsequent fight where they lost the two supports, lost them racks. Now this next Aegis is going to be huge in complexity. You know. Get the respective high ground. That's the important part. coL no now though. They should send the Hawk forward, scout in. They'll see that DC's moving up, and now the Roshan's for free. DC doesn't have another smoke, I think. No. He is so strong right now. Like, nobody from DC can really go into that, and Resolution just can't fight anymore. They don't have the heroes that match course at this point. So Complexity, they march their way down top. All their heroes have all the items that they want respectively. This Ricky's got a Blink Dagger and a Defusal, so now they have a way of locking Resolution up instantly.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but they're gonna get Misery sent back.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh, no, he's good. This bottom tower,
Radiant structures are
or
falling.
this top tower, it's gone. This bear, almost dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
I'll have the brisket.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Triple kill. That's what you get.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
That was still a very good hold. They killed 4, they killed the Terrorblade twice, which I didn't think they'd be able to do. But the Complexity were so honed in on just getting that Rax, and DC just kept drawing them deeper and deeper into their base. Are you laughing about the Hawk steal? I think in straight up 5-on-5 engagements outside the base, I think Complexity can smash that. But when it comes to just being inside your base, having the option of buyback, I think that's where DC are very strong. Maybe not so much anymore, because that Terrorblade who was being really annoyed by that Radiance and things of that ilk, he's now got a Blake or BKB. Oh. Moo's going insane, but Cassidy's just in this backline. Oh, I think Jesse's gonna die again. Oh no.
Is for the master. There is no
Starlight.
Hey guys, if you can hear us, my thing died again. DC's pushing up. Somehow this game is turned around. Terrorblade doesn't have buyback. Like, what's going on in this game?
Dire's structures are fortified.
What is happening right now, guys?
Barracks are under attack.
Somehow DC's doing it.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
Oh no. Them's dead too. That was a dieback. What's going on? What the hell's going on?
Dire's bottom barracks
What?
are under attack.
Does we just buy back and end the game? Like, did coL really just lose this?
Has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks is under attack.
There's no buybacks. If they kill Chesney here, the game's over. What
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
am I watching?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Oh
top
my
barracks
word.
Dire's top barracks
The
are
Life
under
Stealer's
attack.
gonna go for the Rex. This game's unreal. I can't believe this is fucking. Oh.
Dire's bottom tower is falling.
What's going on? What is this? Wee's gonna die now? What are we watching, guys?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my. What is going on?
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Alright. They accidentally picked up this illusion. The resolution died in literally 1.1 second. They still need Weehaw though.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
They can just wait for Weehaw. Maybe they can make something happen. If Chessie dies as well,
The Dire
they can still win the game. This game's insane. No idea what's going on right now. They could glimpse Chessie back? Glimpse Chessie back? Oh, no. Fortunate. Alright, I think DC just go for it now. Immediately push. There's no buybacks on like anybody at this point. There's literally only one buyback and it's on Moo. I think he should just buy travels right now. Screw everything else, Moo. Buy travels.
Away! Light!
Alright. DC. This is your one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted. One moment. Will you capture it? Alright, here we go. They grab Limp. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead. If they kill Chessie, it's over. If they kill Chessie, it's over. Oh, resolution. Did you get graved? No, there's just way too much going on in this fight. Bear gets graved instead. Chessie doesn't have Sunder anymore. If they can bring him down, DC are gonna do it. Moo can afford to die. He's the only person on the team with buybacks. Widdles is gonna go down too. He's immediately gonna buy back. Chessie's gonna get sent back to his base. Wee's making the mad long rush. Moo's trying to defend the base while everybody's dead. Z-Freak's gonna get the kill. Dazzle's gonna buy back too. They have to keep Wee alive at all costs. This was DC's best chance at trying to end the game, but Complexity barely hold on. If they can kill one hero here,
Radiant's middle tower is under
I
attack.
can't even believe that this game has happened the way it's happened. This is just unbelievable.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Haste!
What's going on?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's 10
Radiant's
heroes,
middle
no
tower has
buybacks.
fallen.
I've never seen that. In all honesty, I've never seen that. It's incredible. Lone Druid did die though before he can make that mad scramble for Mega Creeps, and more importantly, they're gonna get A's cheat. This game is getting absurd. It's Really heating up now.
Your Shan has fallen to the Dire.
Can never die.
Complexity are gonna play for the win. I did not think this was possible, but one team fight away from being able to even up this series. Here we go. Moo's gonna get roared. He's gonna get graved as well. Pops the BKB. No targets though. He dragged the Necro Creep. That's gonna be the game. Oh boy. They made it a close one though. It was a lot closer than it had any reason to be. Complexity, we're gonna get to a 5-game series. I can't believe it.